Have you ever been confused when someone's speaking to you in English? Have you ever wondered, what are they saying? I don't understand. And have you ever said, what? Don't ever say what. Today I'm going to teach you why and show you what to say instead. I'm Teacher Tiffany. Let's jump right in. All right, don't ever say what. Now, here's the deal. In English, when you are speaking to someone and let's say they say something you don't understand, saying what is actually extremely rude and impolite. Now, as an English learner, you may say it or you may have said it in the past and not realized that it was rude. So let me show you exactly how to respond when you don't understand what someone is saying. I'm going to give you 2 ways of responding, okay? So here we go. First, we have politely interrupt them. That's right. You can politely interrupt, and then you're going to ask them to kindly repeat what they said. Now, the second thing you can do is politely interrupt them, summarize what they said, and ask them to repeat what they said. So these are 2 different ways of actually responding when you don't understand. Now, let's look at some real examples of how to apply these 2 ways, okay? So looking at the first one, again, politely interrupt and ask. Here we go. Pardon me, would you mind saying that one more time? I didn't quite catch what you were saying. All right, now I want you to repeat after me for pronunciation's sake, okay? Again, pardon me. Very good. Would you mind saying that one more time? Good. I didn't quite catch what you were saying. Excellent. Now, let's look at this really quickly, okay? This first part says, pardon me. Now, in English, saying pardon me is just like saying excuse me, but it's extremely polite. I remember growing up, my mother used to always tell my sister and I to never say what. Again, the purpose of this lesson, to never say what, but instead to say, pardon me, what did you say? It's a very polite way of letting someone know that you didn't understand what they said, but you really do want to understand, okay? Now, in this example, there was an expression that I want to explain to you. The expression is catch what you were saying, okay? So, catch what you were saying just means I didn't understand or grasp what you said. I wasn't able to understand exactly what you were trying to say. This is a very natural English expression. We say, I wasn't able to catch what you were saying, okay? So again, the first one is, pardon me, would you mind saying that one more time? I didn't quite catch what you were saying. Now, next, again, politely interrupt and then ask a question. So we can say, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that last part for me one more time? Now again, for pronunciation, after me. I'm so sorry. Good. Can you repeat that last part for me one more time? Very good. Now again, this is another way to let someone know that you didn't understand what they said, but you want to be very polite in asking them to repeat themselves. Now, if you say it like this, I guarantee people will repeat what they said and they'll also be impressed with your English, okay? So again, one more time. I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that last part for me one more time? All right, next we have this one. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but can you run that back for me one more time? I wasn't able to catch what you said. Now you see I used catch again. Now you understand what catch or understand means, right? Okay, so for pronunciation, after me, excuse me. Very good. Get that x sound. Excuse me. Good. I'm sorry, but can you? Good job. Run that back for me one more time. Very good. I wasn't able to. Good. Catch what you said. Excellent job. All right. Now, within this example, I want to show you an expression right here. Run that back for me. Okay. So you're probably wondering, teacher, why are we running? I don't understand. Don't worry. I'm going to explain it to you. Okay. So run that back for me literally just means please repeat what you said. That's exactly what this expression means. Please repeat what you said one more time. Okay, so in English, we use this expression often. We use it in many different situations and all throughout our conversation. So again, if you don't understand and you want someone to repeat what they said, you can say, I'm sorry, can you run that back for me again? All right, okay, so one more time, let's look at it. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but can you run that back for me one more time? I wasn't able to catch what you said. All right, now, moving on to the second option, the second method. Politely interrupt plus summarize and ask them to repeat. So you're going to actually summarize the portion that you actually did understand. So again, when you're watching my videos or when you're watching the videos of other amazing YouTube teachers teaching English, you may get a lot of what we say, but there may be some portions that you don't understand. The same is going to happen to you in a conversation, okay? So the parts that you do understand, you want to summarize them. What happens is you let the person know that, hey, I am listening to you. I just didn't get everything you said, all right? So let's see how can we do this, all right? So here we go. First example, pardon me, I understood the part about our homework and the vocabulary. Let me pause really quickly. So again, the bolded words represent the pattern that I want you to use, okay? Represent the pattern and also the way I want you to say this, okay? So again, pardon me, I understood the part about ... This is where you're going to summarize what you actually understood, okay? So, I understood the part about our homework and the vocabulary. But would you mind saying the other part one more time? I didn't quite catch what you were saying. So you see how I combined what we went over in the first method, all right? Again, if you do this, people are going to be so impressed with your English skills, and they will also be more likely and be happy to actually repeat themselves, okay? All right, so moving on to the next one, we have this example. I'm so sorry. I was able to catch the first portion of what you said about the show, but can you repeat the last part for me one more time? All right, so you're seeing right here, I was able to catch or I understood ... I understood the first portion. Now the word portion, you see it's underlined. Portion is just another word for part or section, okay? So we say portion. Now for pronunciation, one more time. Portion. Very good. Portion. Excellent job, okay? So again, I'm so sorry. I was able to catch the first portion of what you said about the show, but can you repeat that last part for me one more time? All right, and next, excuse me. I feel like I understood the vocabulary, but the expression is another story. Let me pause really quickly. Again, the bolded portion is the part that we're learning the pattern, right? We're learning the pattern. So after me, I feel like I understood. Very good. So again, I feel like I understood ... Then you're going to summarize the part that you did understand. Hey, teacher, you know what? I feel like I understood what portion means, but, and then you go into the part that you did not understand, all right? And here I said, but the expression is another story. Now I taught this expression, another story, in a previous video, but another story is just used when you want to say what I previously said is not currently the case. What I'm saying right now is opposite of the previous situation or previous statement. So my previous statement was, I feel like I understood, but the expression is another story, meaning I did not understand the expression. Kind of makes sense? All right, so let's continue. I'm sorry, but can you run that back for me one more time? I wasn't able to catch what you said. So now again, you're seeing that I'm giving you another way of letting someone know that, hey, I didn't understand what you said. And you don't have to be shy. It's okay. Even as an American, a person whose mother language is English, there are times when I have to ask people to repeat themselves. Like, I'm sorry, one more time. I didn't catch what you said. You see how it just naturally flowed off of my tongue? Because I use it all of the time. And you can too. Don't be shy. If you don't understand, ask us to repeat. It's A-OK. All right, so going back to my screen. Now, if you want to watch part 2 of this lesson where I have an interview with my friend and it's hilarious, we talk about what our parents did when we were younger and we said what? That was not acceptable because it's so rude. But again, part 2 is always available inside of the Academy. I'll put the link right on the screen right now so that you can see exactly how to join and how to be a part. But again, the link is right in the description. If you want to see part 2 and you want to see the conversation I had with my friend about this topic, you can watch it right now by joining. But I really hope you understood and enjoyed this lesson. Remember, don't say what. It's very rude. But you can say the other examples and the other methods. You can use them to sound like a native English speaker. Well, I hope you understood, and I'll talk to you next week. But as always, remember to speak English. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's story time. All right, now, last week's story time was emotional, but I want to say that the comments, I read every single comment and I tried to respond to each and every one of you. There were over, I think, 300 comments, and I was so touched by all of your words. I really appreciated everything you said. Yes, I was so appreciative of my friend, and she was also touched, and she said thank you too. So today, I realized that you guys enjoy hearing a lot of my personal stories, and you want to get to know me more. So I want to tell you another story, and it actually is going to include a song. So don't leave, because you're going to hear a song. Now, don't worry, no tears today. But I know you guys aren't worried. I know you actually are understanding, and you actually love me as a teacher, and I love you guys. But I want to tell you a story really quickly. So I had a nephew, but unfortunately, he passed away when he was 5 years old because he got brain cancer. And if anyone watching this video has cancer or has ever had a family member with cancer, you know that it is serious, and I'll be praying for you because I know it's not easy. But what I wanted to tell you about my nephew, he was adorable. Such a happy kid. He was always smiling. You guys tell me I smile. That kid was always smiling. When I was in Korea, he was about, I think he was 3, and he would call me on Google Hangouts, and he would say, "Hey, Auntie Tiff, how are you?" So my nickname for my nieces and my nephew at the time was Auntie Tiff, and it still is Auntie Tiff, but he would always make me smile. But there was one song that he loved. His favorite song came from a movie, Joseph, what is it? Coat of Many Colors? The story of Joseph from the Bible. And the song is called You Know Better Than I. And when I say that kid used to sing that song, so in English is an expression, we say belt a song out. And it just means to sing really loud with all of your might. He used to belt the song out. And man, when I say it used to make me smile because he was little, but he loved the song. So I want to sing some of the song for you. Okay. So let me go to my screen and open up the lyrics. This is his favorite song. Okay. I may have to get a little bit of water and clear my throat. You guys know I'm getting over a cold, but I don't mind singing for you. Hold on. All right, so here we go. Again, the song is called You Know Better Than I. Here we go. I thought I did what's right. I thought I had the answers. I thought I chose the surest road, but that road brought me here. So I put up a fight and told you how to help me. Now just when I have given up, The truth is coming clear, 'cause you know better than I, and you know the way. I've let go the need to know why, for you know better than I. Now, that was just the first verse and the chorus, but that song has meant so much to me. Even before he passed away, I liked the song. But after his passing, this has become one of my favorite songs. And not just because he loved it so much, but because of the message. You see, the message is about God knowing better than us. God knows the plans. He knows the reasons why he allows things to happen. And remember last week I told you I failed my exam 2 times and how difficult it was and how my friend helped me. Now God knows why he allowed that to happen. But in the midst of that difficult time, I met my friend. And we've been friends ever since. Well, I knew her before that, but our friendship got deeper. So the same is for you. You are having difficulties right now studying English. It's not easy. And some days you feel discouraged. But remember that God knows why he's allowing you to go on this journey. God put you and me together. He allowed me to be your teacher. He allowed you to find this video. So I hope you enjoy the song. Don't forget the message that he knows better than we do, and he loves us. And I love you too. Well, I'll see you next week. But as always, remember to speak English.